He was something else, wasn't he? Never stopped moving. He was so excited about life, and he never lost that, just the joy of every day.
That's all for this edition of Dateline. We'll see you again Sunday at 7, 6 Central. And of course, I'll see you each weeknight for NBC Nightly News. I'm Lester Holt for all of us at NBC News. Good night.
Live on NBC 12, this is Newswatch 12 at 10.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. Pinecrest Nursing Home has been owned by Lincoln County for 60 years, but now it's coming with a cost.
Since 2007, Pinecrest Nursing Home has only had one profitable year, and they've lost more than $1 million each of the last 3 years. Matt Weaver joins us in studio with more.
The county board has been trying to figure out what's the next best step for Pinecrest for years. Last night, I attended a meeting at the Bradley Town Hall where board members heard from the public on what to do with the nursing home.
Do the residents of Lincoln County, taxpayers of Lincoln County, want Lincoln County to continue to own and operate and be responsible for a specialized nursing facility? Do the residents want us to no longer operate a specialized nursing facility with taxpayer funds?
The board has, in essence, three options regarding Pinecrest Nursing Home's future. Sell it, keep it, or go to referendum to decide between the two.
We need to consider the taxpayer. They need to be well represented. But we also need to make sure that we have taken on the responsibility to care for those 82 residents. And the staff, we have really good staff.
A series of financial woes has hit the Pinecrest Nursing Home over the last 2 decades, meaning the county can't afford $8 million in maintenance costs.
As we look forward, we right now do not have the revenue sources to overcome the expenses that are currently presented and foreseeably presented.
Lincoln County is reaching a point where they can no longer contract out the facility to North Central Healthcare past December of 2024.
We have an automatic renewal if we can't do anything by then, but we can't wait that long. We are spending so much taxpayer money now. We need a solution quicker than that.
2 private nursing homes in Tomahawk already exist, but this option is a public issue.
This isn't the only option that's available out there, but I think all of us understand that there's a need for nursing home care within our communities. It's just a matter of what is the best choice moving forward and how we continue to provide that care.
There's another town hall meeting set for April 12th at 6 p.m. at the Lincoln County Social Services Building. Then the board will decide on their next best step on April 18th.
Thanks, Matt. It seems like we're starting to turn the corner into spring.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Fuller joins us now with a first look at our forecast. Jeff?
Yeah, hey guys, not so fast. This is a winter weather advisory. It now includes parts of Lincoln County because the moisture that's coming our way is drifting north a little bit more tonight, and that's going to keep things going this evening. Here's that radar picture out there now. There's a little bit of fire hose of moisture headed our way that was centered on parts of Portage County, Wood County, and Marathon County, but now you can see here it's drifting north just a bit, including here now is Lincoln County, and probably southern parts of Rhinelander too could see 1 inch or 2 of snow tonight. But overall, this will be centered across parts of Marathon County, also in Wapaka County tonight. Okay, so this looks like this, right? So here's our speed bump before we get some warmer temperatures in here tomorrow and also on Sunday. There'll be a little band here of 3 to 6 inches of snow tonight, right along Highway 29, basically Wausau, Merrill, and points eastward from there into early parts of tomorrow morning. So our forecast on tonight, though, is increasing clouds, rain, and some snow out there. Heavier snow south with low temperatures down near 24. Your full forecast is coming up. Dan and Jessica.
Wisconsin Republicans secured a supermajority in the state Senate this week. This means they have the power of impeachment and could use that power to remove state officials.
That exact situation is playing out in another state right now. Tennessee Republicans used their supermajority to expel 2 Democrats from the legislature last night. A week ago, a mass shooting resulted in 7 deaths at a Nashville school. After that, state Democrats called for gun reform, but said their microphones were cut off whenever they raised the topic. 3 Democrats then staged a demonstration on the Tennessee House floor. Last night, Republicans expelled 2 of those 3 from the state House. It was the first time in Tennessee history that legislators were expelled for disrupting floor proceedings. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers was asked about that today. He said the move isn't fair to voters.
How do we address those in a way that you don't expel people that were voted into office? It just doesn't make any sense.
In Wisconsin, no one has ever been removed from office through a state Senate supermajority. State Republicans have largely walked back threats to impeach officials like Justice-elect Janet Protasewicz. Evers would be able to appoint someone new anyway if that did happen. The governor said fighting over removing officers in Wisconsin would be a waste of time.
At the end of the day, we need to work together, and if we spend our time fighting with each other over issues where we have one branch of government throwing out people from another branch of government, that's not healthy for the state.
Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu said Republicans will not be using impeachment to overturn elections.
Governor Tony Evers announced today that he has granted 159 new pardons. These pardons bring the governor's overall total of pardons granted up to 933 during his 4 years in office. Under Executive Order Number 30, individuals convicted of a Wisconsin felony may apply for a pardon if they completed their sentence at least 5 years ago and have no pending criminal charges. Individuals registered on the sex offender registry are ineligible for a pardon.
Wisconsin Supreme Court will have a liberal majority soon, and with that, a liberal law firm plans to challenge the state's legislative maps. Political districts are redrawn once every 10 years following the U.S. Census. But according to Madison-based law firm Law Forward, the current maps are gerrymandered in a way that violates the state's constitution. The firm has plans to bring the challenge up to the Supreme Court by the end of summer or early fall, according to their executive director. Legislative districts must have equal populations, but the ways their boundaries are drawn can give one political party advantages over the other. The Supreme Court last year approved a redistricting plan crafted by the Republican legislature after the U.S. Supreme Court threw out election maps drawn by Governor Tony Evers.
A ruling by a federal judge has suspended the FDA's longtime approval of an abortion pill. The decision will alter access across the country to the standard two-pill regimen for medication abortions. Mifepristone has been approved for more than 20 years, but anti-abortion advocates filed a lawsuit claiming it is not safe and the FDA did not study it enough. It's actually only half of the medication used to induce abortion. The other half is a drug called misoprostol, which can be used on its own to cause an abortion. When taken without mifepristone, its side effects can be more intense. The judge in the case paused his ruling for 7 days to give the federal government time to appeal it.
A Washington, D.C. federal appeals court handed the Justice Department a major win in its January 6th prosecutions. The panel of 3 judges ruled hundreds of rioters can be charged with obstruction of Congress. That charge can include a wide range of conduct so long as the defendant has corrupt intent and is targeting an official proceeding. The January 6th certification of the presidential election qualifies as such a proceeding. The Justice Department has used the charge as the cornerstone of many cases against more than 300 people. It carries a maximum prison sentence of 20 years. Unless an appeal is filed and won, the ruling sets binding precedent for D.C. federal courts. On Monday, 5 businesses were announced as finalists for the Wisconsin Main Street Makeover Contest. The winner takes home a grant to boost the business's image and operations.
One of the businesses is a tap bar in the Northwoods. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdulkawi has more on the contest.
We're super excited and hoping that we're gonna win and get this going.
The Brew Station in Three Lakes is one of the 5 businesses to be named as finalists in the Wisconsin Main Street Place Makeover Contest.
We've had some issues in town with a couple fires and a couple of the things that have happened that the town is not as vibrant as it used to, so we're looking to help bring the town back to what it needs to be. So hopefully that played into the submission, I guess.
If the Brew Station wins the contest, Daniel hopes to turn the outside parking lot into a beer garden to provide a whole new experience for customers.
Put some lighting in, fencing, have a place more for the community to gather, and then obviously put some food trucks and some other fun things to do outside.
The state of Wisconsin is known for its beer. Daniel wants to help provide the best atmosphere for locals and people visiting.
You know, this is it's a tourist town for the most part, and you know, being able to provide something for the tourists when they do come, but also for the locals when the tourists aren't here. That's a great place to gather and a place for them to enjoy themselves. I think it's very important, and we're excited to be here.
Reporting in Three Lakes, Mohammed Uzulkawi, Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Mohammed. The Brew Station isn't the only Northwoods business in the Final Five. Mary Kate's Wine Bar in Eagle River is also a finalist. The winner will be announced this month and will receive up to $5,000 to spend on renovations this summer.
Coming up, more than 3,000 Wisconsinites weighed in on a new state wolf management plan. We'll have that story after weather right here on Newswatch 12.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside.
Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Allie, and this is our family.
Are you sick of shopping for big-ticket items only to be told you need to order it out and not see it for 6 months? Or would you rather explore it in person before purchasing it? Stop in Shoulders RV Marine, where we have millions of dollars of campers, boats, power sports, and docks and lifts. If you're thinking of almost anything outdoors, sales, parts, rentals, or service,
we'd love you to think of us.
Shoulders RV Marine, across from Menards, Rhinelander.
Oh no, I think I lost my debit card.
Okay, don't panic.
Don't panic, we're in a mall. Some stranger's probably tapping new shoes, tapping a washer-dryer combo, just tapping everything in sight.
It's okay, just tap your phone. With BMO, you can use your phone to freeze and unfreeze a lost card.
I can?
And you can always get a new card instantly at a BMO branch.
I got my tap back.
You ever seen someone this excited about a debit card before?
Oh yeah. Not this excited.
When a bank gives you instant peace of mind, that's the BMO effect. For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day, stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough, and it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you, because this isn't just about our capability, it's about yours.
It's Friday night, the holiday weekend is here, and this is a winter weather advisory for the area tonight in blue. It's been shifted north by 1 county or so. Now in there is also parts of Lincoln County because we have lots of moisture on the way. And this is an interesting setup out there tonight. There's an old front kind of parked across southern Wisconsin right now, and a lower level jet stream pumping in some wind and moisture over that front, and you get waves in the atmosphere like that. And those waves contain moisture, and they're going to snow themselves out tonight across parts of central Wisconsin. Here's the radar now, though. It's turning over to snow in a few spots, but notice how it is drifting further north. There is a chance Rhinelander could get in this tonight. We thought previously probably not, but there could be a chance out there now with some rain and snow across the area. If you get under the heavier snow bands tonight, that could easily give you a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-inch snowfall by early parts of tomorrow morning. In fact, here's Futurecast now. Here's 3:30 in the morning. Looking at that snow, notice the darker blue colors, so heavier blue colors in there are some heavier snow. It goes all the way back into parts of western Wisconsin. That will begin to snow itself out before sunrise tomorrow, and then we're done with it. But again, if you get under the snow band tonight, you could easily get a 3 to 6-inch snowfall, and there is some thinking that this band should come north just a bit more, and so we'll see. That could be the south side of Rhinelander tonight into parts of the Antigo area area for sure. Okay, reminder, if we do get that heavier snow band tonight, right now we're in second place for the year, of course, for snowfall. We need about 4 inches to beat the record, and we're probably not going to do that, but I'm a little worried now that that band is drifting north across parts of our area. All right, but then we're going to change things up, right? We have a really nice temperature trend on the way that begins to kick in tomorrow, but more so on Sunday with warmer temperatures next week. Today, though, we did this, 41 here in Rhinelander, 46 for Wausau. That's comfortable. We melted lots of snow today. However, it was a bit chilly. The average high about 48. Most of us did not do that today. And right now, we're back near freezing in Rhinelander and near Tomahawk and Merrill as well. So the rain-snow mix is right over the area currently, likely changing to all snow across our region tonight. But then it gets good. Then it gets real good. We're going to pump in some much warmer temperatures beginning most likely on Monday. And these are 70-degree temperatures probably Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday of next week. In fact, it looks like this on paper. 45 tomorrow is the cold day, up near 60 on Sunday, in the 60s Monday, and also Tuesday. And those are low 70s Wednesday and Friday of next week. Our forecast ends tonight, though. Lots of clouds out there, rain and snow kind of across the area. The snow could be heavy at times along Highway 29 and just south of Highway 8. Look for low temperatures down near 24. For tomorrow, all right, so snow ends early, probably before sunrise tomorrow, with high temperatures near 45. Lots of clouds around, a southeast breeze around 5. You'll barely feel that. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow is the cool day. Easter Sunday, 57, mostly cloudy, a bit breezy. Monday in the 60s, lots of sunshine. Tuesday, same story. And look, here it gets real good, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, plenty of sunshine with temperatures near 70. Dan and Jessica.
Thank you, Jeff. Wisconsin wildlife officials released thousands of public comments today on a new wolf management plan. The comments range from restoring a statewide population limit to a total hunting ban. In November, the DNR released a draft of its first new wolf management plan in almost 25 years. The DNR posted about 3,500 redacted comments on its website Friday afternoon. Agency officials said in a statement that they're reviewing the comments and will use them to consider revisions. Wisconsin's law mandates a wolf season, but right now the animals are under endangered species protections.
11 people were hospitalized today after an early morning fire at an apartment building in Detroit, Michigan. Fire crews say the fire started at a 5-story apartment building this morning. 20 people are displaced from the fire. Detroit Fire says it took hours to put out the fire because of the size of the building and heavy winds. The apartment building has been declared a total loss after parts of the roof and floors caved in. The cause of the fire is under investigation.
Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Jurkovich has formally been charged with espionage in Russia. That's according to the Russian state news agency. The American journalist, who was detained more than a week ago, denies the accusations. No further details have been released. Jurkovich's case is marked top secret. The State Department has not commented on the formal charges. Usually 4 gets yelled at a golf course, but today at the Masters, people had to yell timber.
Coming up after the break, Saul Meyer will tell us why. Plus, he'll break down a high school softball tournament at the Hodag Dome today. We'll be right back.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
3 travel trailers, 3 e-scooters, $24,000 in cash. The summer you've been waiting for is coming with Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg's Camper's Delight giveaway. Saturday, April 15th kicks off the Progressive Travel Trailer giveaway drawings with a share of $6,000 in cash, a new KZ Sportsman Classic 160 QB from King's Camper, a new e-scooter, and $2,000 in camp and cash. Come see it at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Camper's Delight. It's going to be a great summer outdoors with Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. See the Rewards Club for details.
Martial arts is my passion. I work out whenever I can. But with my moderate to severe eczema, it can be tough. My skin was so uncomfortable. The itching was so bad. Now I'm staying ahead of my eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so adults can have long-lasting, clearer skin and fast itch relief. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a powerful thing.
Ask your eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal your skin from within.
After winning their conference opener last night, Rhinelander softball team was back in action and hosting another tournament at the Hodag Dome. They were looking to get over 500 and start another winning streak, but had a tough test ahead of them in Wyawega Fremont in order to do so. Let's see if the Hodags could do it and keep their momentum rolling at home. Here in the first inning, Addie DeMeyer isn't on the mound. Instead, it's Lainey Hanel. She gets the Warhawk player to go down swinging for her first strikeout of the day. Later that inning, runners on second and third, ball is popped up and Nora Rakowski corrals it in at first base to end the inning. On to the third, and that Hodag defense was a brick wall. Lucy Linder fields the grounder and is able to get the throw in just in time to record the putout. Later that inning, Hanel paints the line like Picasso, and Rhinelander gets the huge 7-5 win to advance to the next round, where they dropped a tough one against Eau Claire North. Let's move on to some other games happening at the Hodag Dome. Anago playing in their first game this season in Wisconsin against Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Here in the fourth inning, Anago's pitching was on point. Lewis is able to put the Chargers player down swinging, but she wasn't done there. Very next batter, very same result. Lewis puts another player down swinging. Moving on to the fifth inning, Jenna Zerneski hits a ball that just gets over the shortstop's head to score a run on the RBI single, and the Red Robins are hot. Last inning, last chance for Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, and Lewis puts another batter down swinging, and the Red Robins get the 4-0 win. Now on to the game happening right behind Anago. It's Edgar and Leon Wabino going head-to-head in their season opener. Here in the third inning, Edgar hits a ground ball, and Holly Gilligan makes a great effort to stop the ball and record the putout at first to get out of the inning. Moving on to the fifth inning, Jessica Mucha hits the ball down the middle off the pitcher's glove, and Gilligan's throw is going to not be in time, and that's an RBI single for the Wildcats. On to the final inning, Leon Wabino threatening, and Morgan Strevler sits down the final batter, and Edgar's going to hold on to win it 9-3, and after dropping a tough game to Anago in the next round, they will play Rhinelander in the third place game. Rhinelander's baseball team had a tough test ahead of them in a doubleheader with Wisconsin Rapids. They dropped the first game 4-1, and in the second game, they looked to turn it around but could not do it, dropping that game 14-2. Their next game with Anago was postponed, so the Hodags will be back on the field on April 15th when they host Shawano. In just their first season since moving to Eagle River, the Wisconsin Wendigo have won their division. They clinched the Midwest Division last week after sweeping the St. Louis Junior Blues, and have also secured home ice in the first round of the Robertson Cup playoffs. The Wendigo will be in action tonight in Minnesota, where they take on the Wilderness. Opening round of the playoffs is scheduled to start around April 20th. Congrats to the Wendigo and good luck.
Whipping through, and you can.
Scary moment at the Masters Golf Tournament today as 3 pine trees fell on the hole 17 tee box, resulting in play being suspended for the rest of the day. Thankfully, nobody was hurt and the trees didn't land on any spectators. As of right now, Brooks Koepka leads the tournament, but John Rahm is 1 stroke behind with 9 holes left in his second day round, which will resume tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We'll be right back after the break.
Wisconsin lottery winners are everywhere in Wisconsin. Some win a little, some win a lot. Some play every day, and some win on their very first try. But no matter who they are or how they play. Wisconsin lottery players have been awarded $9.7 billion in prizes since 1988. From Spring Green to Shawano, Harmony to Hudson, you'll find winners everywhere in Wisconsin.
We've spent the last 15 years of our lives learning every single Beatles song, which means that we are ready to play any one of them for you here tonight. But what makes this show even cooler are your requests of these songs. When you came in here tonight, we had those request cards set up. We collected all of those cards, and 2 minutes before the show started, we put together a set list based upon the songs that you guys picked.
Yesterday and Today, the interactive Beatles experience. Friday, April 28th at the Grand Theater Wausau. Tickets at grandtheater.org.
Are record high energy and water costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive. While you may not ask for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to be without heat, water, or power. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.heat.help.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. With the money we saved, we tried electric unicycles.
I think I got it.
Okay. Doggy paddle. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Enjoy one of our tasty bagel sandwiches like the steak, egg, and cheese bagel or the sausage, egg, and cheese bagel.
Back in February, we brought you the story of Dosty, Merrill's police canine that was sick with blastomycosis. Now he's recovering well and has been back on duty for 2 weeks. He likely contracted the fungal disease in the fall, but wasn't diagnosed until late February. 18-month-old Dosty spent weeks in the dog ICU at Blue Pearl Pet Hospital in Appleton. Officer McCaskill is Dosty's handler and says he was worried for a while.
Pretty bumpy road for him for the first 3 weeks of March with his treatment where he was down in Appleton.
Dosty's still receiving treatment but is expected to have no lasting effects.
We'll have one final check of the forecast after the break, but first here's an encore edition of Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
All right, I got a question for y'all. Out of all the days in the week, which day do fish enjoy the least? Well, obviously it's Friday. Well, at any rate, we'll get on with this week's Big Old Fish, and we start off with Tracy Marquardt, who caught this stout 31-inch walleye on her lucky pink tip-up. Oh, 31 inches, walleye? Yeah, that's a big old fish, Tracy. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. Okay, next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Denise Van Stradon. Now, I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, I'm terribly sorry. Anyway, Denise caught this healthy 28.5-inch walleye and went on to release it so it could fight again another day. Now, how cool is that? A big old fish, and it gets released? Way to go, Denise. Keep on reeling them in. And finally, on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Nia Schwarm. Now, she caught this 26-inch walleye while fishing with her dad. Yep, that's definitely a big old fish, Nia. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish meal is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Us. This isn't us. Is it? Uh-huh.
Let's take a break from our devices for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes. And let's see what we find.
Hey, bud.
U.S. Cellular. Built for us.
Don't lose sleep by choosing a mattress from just any store. Instead, visit the experts at your one-stop sleep shop. Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central. We're the only store in the Northwoods to carry all of the name brands, like Beautyrest, Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Serta, and all are ready for immediate delivery. We guarantee you'll find the perfect mattress at the perfect price. We also have a huge selection of bedding, futons, and accessories. We know how important sleep is, so stop on by and sleep better today. Sleep Central in Minocqua. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend. Haul or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Because this isn't just about our capability. It's about yours.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
When we walk, when we reach, when we play, we're moving through life. But an estimated 80% of Americans aren't getting their recommended daily amount of physical activity. It's time to move and keep moving, America. And when you need help, physical therapists and physical therapist assistants are by your side. Because we are meant to climb, to dance, to soar, to thrive. Choose to move. Choose physical therapy.
The good news, U.S. Cellular gives you $830 off any phone when you choose an unlimited evolved plan.
That's so nice.
So, friend who always has a broken phone can finally get a new one.
It's just a scratch.
It's broken.
Oh.
U.S. Cellular. Built for us.
Builder Service. We are your hometown hardware store. Plumbing, electrical, paint, automotive, keys, tools, lawn and garden. We're more than just a lumberyard. Highway 45 in Elko.
All right, guys, here's the radar. Lots of interference on the map right now across La Crosse area, also by Green Bay. But the darker blue is snow. The darker green is rain. And off to the west, there's more rain and snow on the way, directed directly at parts of north central Wisconsin. Now, this band is drifting north a bit. So now Lincoln County is in the winter weather advisory for tonight. There's a chance it could scrape right along Highway 8 as well. So a few of us could wake up to several inches of snow by tomorrow morning. The heavy wet snow once again, but the bulk of it will be along Highway 29, directed kind of Marathon County over toward the Green Bay area tonight. All right, here's that swath of snow. Looking at it, when it's done though. Tomorrow through the afternoon looking pretty good, and 70s are in the forecast later next week.
So we're done after this one.
We're done for a while this one. Yes.
Thank you,
Not
Jeff.
done, but kind of done.
Almost done. That's all the time we have. We'll see you back here.
Get 11% off everything at Menards. Protect your vehicle's outdoor equipment and more with Shelter Logic storage products. Both our garages and sheds can be assembled quickly to block harmful UV rays while protecting your investments. And you'll be sure to enjoy your backyard get-togethers, rain or shine, with a Shelter Logic canopy. Large or small, we carry a storage solution to meet your needs. Right now, a 6-leg gazebo canopy is just $99.99 after 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hope, where are you hiding? I search for you in the seconds, the minutes of each and every day. Hear me as I call out to you. Welcome me home. Alone we stood, divided we fell. No longer. Now we choose to make the connection. Our new mission lies within. Visit maketheconnection.net to learn more.
Special report. Spectrum just launched Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with talk, text, and data.